Hey guys, Hardstyle Josh here. Just going to quickly and briefly go over some of the hotfix changes that we've recently had today, which is really good to see. So we're going to go and look at the gameplay fixes. So some of the gameplay fixes here are that some of the fixed augment effects weren't working. So now the augments, so like special abilities, should be active and properly working again. Had fixed augments that weren't working after using a quick use item, like swapping gear or using healing. That should be working now. It doesn't break any of your augment effects either. We had fixed health regen augments not working while knocked. So knocked or down but not out. They added a progress indicator while repairing your shield. And this is quite helpful because sometimes when you're in a high stressful PvP situation, you want to be seeing how quick your shield is recharging. Disable the virtual tracking for the codex trackers. And this is so the mission or your objective progress unlocks correctly. There was a few issues where it wasn't actually being unlocked, even though that quest or mission was being completed. There was actually a bug here where they had the incorrect key drop chances, where keys now drop at the proper rates, so there shouldn't be any more bad luck from a bug. I feel like I didn't really have a struggle with this one. Maybe you guys felt differently, but overall it's a good change. There was also another bug where players were falling or getting stuck on the metro train tracks during extraction, which is an absolute nightmare. So luckily that one's been fixed as well. In terms of audio and communication, we had some fixes here. So the proximity voice chat was actually sounding quite robotic for a lot of people. So the in-game voice chat no longer makes you sound like a robot, which is great. We want to be able to hear clear comms. Another one that's somewhat frustrating for players is when they're actually using their voice comms in game, so the VoIP, in the UI, the actual speaker icon wasn't lighting up, so it was hard to tell if your actual voice was coming through or not. That UI speaker actually comes through now. We had some stability and performance fixes, which is awesome. There was a few crashes that have been fixed, so the game should feel a lot more stable at the moment. We also had some fixed memory leak issues from the stream avatars. So the game no longer slows down over time because of the Steam profile pictures, which was causing a few issues. We've also got the fixed graphical errors on epic settings. So high graphic users won't be seeing broken textures or lighting or bugs anymore, especially when they're running settings on epic. Not everybody runs them on epic, but people who want that real immersive experience, we're seeing a lot of those issues, but that should be sorted now, which is awesome. There was also some improved lighting in some areas of the maps. So some of the maps look better lit and less flat visually, which is a good sign. Being able to see things clearly makes a hell of a difference in a game like this. Now, in terms of maps and the